വണക്കം വണക്കം കൂട്ടുകാരെ. ഡൗൺലോഡ് കുറെ സ്പിന്നിങ് എല്ലാത്തിനും നെപ്പിക്കടിക്കുന്നു. ഇല്ലാൻ തോമസ് ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം വെൽക്കം. വരണം വരണം. റിവെഞ്ച് അടിക്കണ്ടേ നമുക്ക്? മണി തരാണ് എടാ. ഈ പുതിയ പിള്ളേരെ കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ലേ? ഗുല്ലിറ്റിനെ എനിക്ക് തരായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ. ഇതുവരെ കളിപ്പിക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്ത പ്ലെയറാണത്. റൊണാൾഡിനോ ഫീലിംഗ്. ബൂം. ബൂം. ഇതിനെ കിട്ടോടെങ്കി നെഡ്. ബുള്ളിറ്റിന് കറക്കണ്ട, കിട്ടൂലാണ്. ബുള്ളിറ്റ് എനിക്കുള്ളതാണ്. ബുള്ളിറ്റ് എനിക്കുള്ളത്. കിട്ടാത്ത ആളാണ്. ബുള്ളിറ്റിനെ ഞാൻ എടുക്കും. ഈ ബുള്ളിറ്റാണോ ബുള്ളറ്റ് ഏട്ടർ ബുള്ളിറ്റാണോ നല്ലത്? ബുള്ളിറ്റ്. ഓടാ, ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്. ഇബ്രാഹിമോവിച്ചിനെ തന്നതിന് പകരം ബുള്ളിറ്റിനെ തന്നായിരുന്നു ഫ്രീ കറക്കത്തിൽ. ഇറക്കിക്കാല ഒരെണ്ണം. ഞാനും കിട്ടിയാല ആരാണ് ഹൈലൈറ്റ് പറ്റിച്ച്. നമുക്ക് മുട്ട നല്ലത്. സിനൻ 330 മൊത്തം കറക്കി ആരെയും കിട്ടിയില്ല എനിക്ക്. അപ്പൊ നന്നായില്ലേ? ഒരു ഇത് കിട്ടൂലേ? സെലക്ഷൻ ജെറാഡ് കിട്ടി. ജെറാഡ് കാര്യമില്ലടാ. ജെറാഡ് ബുല്ലിറ്റിന് എടുക്കണമെന്നുണ്ട്. ബുല്ലിറ്റ് നെഡ്വെഡ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ബുല്ലിറ്റിന് ആരെ കിട്ടിയാലും വർത്ത്. റൊണാൾഡിനായിരുന്നു എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടത്. എനിക്കും വാ ഫ്രണ്ട് മാച്ച്. എന്താണ്ടത് വരാത്ത്? റൂം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റണില്ലല്ലോ. അത്ര നേരം പിടിച്ച്. അപ്പൊ കറക്റ്റ്. എനിക്കതെ റൊണാൾഡിന് വേണ്ടത് ജെറാഡിനെ തന്നു. ചതിച്ച്. സ്റ്റിൽ 462. മൂന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഓ ഇത് മാറിയ നെയ്മറി എംബാത്തെ വന്ന് മോനെ. പെഡ്രി പോയി. ബെല്ലിംഗം ഡിഫൻസീവ് ഡിഫൻസ് ആരില്ലേ? സാലിബ നമ്മ തിരിച്ചു പിടിക്കും. Come on. Revenge anta. Revenge ആണ്. Gaming.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's played it back. Messi, and the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona really
Don't know
are
what
good
to
at
do.
what they're doing. They'll gladly
Okay.
take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal,
Yes,
clinical,
so good.
vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Scholes, pass somewhat off target. Pele, he might be in here. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping.
എടാ എന്താത്?
It's Eto'o! Oh, it's a stunning
Friendly ആണ്. ഇന്ന് full friendly.
smooth as it gets.
നല്ല ഡിവിഷൻ കളിച്ചതിന് എന്തൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു
The
നിങ്ങൾ?
first significant strike. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
You felt. Can he finish? Brilliant!
Fast.
He's got himself an absolute peach.
തെച്ചുവാ.
And
ഗച്ചുവാ.
once more, we
തെച്ചുവാ.
are all
എടാ
square.
നിന്റെ കൂടെ ഞാൻ കളിക്കാം. ഞാൻ റൂം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ നീ കയറണം.
Well, that's so
ഞാൻ
refreshing. They
കളിക്കും.
went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
.30 minutes gone. Now it's Shevchenko. Eto'o!
ഗോൾ 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 ഗോൾ.
Milan! And
ആൻഡ്രേ ഷവായ.
they in front.
സെക്കൻഡ്. ചെറുതാണ്ട്.
Milan leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Messi. Passes short and sharp. And this is Forlan. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Pele. Hernandez cuts out the pass.
At a time.
Shot could be on, and he's managed to get free.
Ah.
Scholes to Luis Suarez. That's it, 45 minutes up. We have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hey bro, what's on?
No, well, the
Good.
pickings certainly have been rich in this
First
first half.
match.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to
match.
get too complacent.
Roast.
They need to build
Parayanna.
the same intensity
Pateni.
and tempo. They showed it
Vayya
getting
laru.
both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Totti. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away? Finds himself unceremoniously thrown.
ചേട്ടാ എട്ടൊന്ന് പരിപാടി കാണിച്ചേ.
Challenge, but the referee has let it go. Davids wins the duel this time. Oh, they can break here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish!
അല്ലേ
What
അടിക്കാണ്ട്
remarkable powers of recovery!
ഗെയിമിംഗ്
Yeah, and it's
ടു
very much deserved in the
പോണ
circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
There's the header! Goal! Barcelona!
കംബാക്ക് അടിച്ച്.
And the comeback is complete. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
കടിച്ചടാ അലമ്പ് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് കളിച്ചുവിടം വരെ
So we have
കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ടേ.
movement on both benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product.
And Messi! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here. There's the delivery. Totti. Davids. Shifted it to the flank. Totti! That's another chance. Davids. And it's Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Bellingham. And the through ball. And the shot. Great chance! It's a goal! Deep, deep into extra time!
പോട്ടടാ.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's it. It is all over. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all?
ഫസ്റ്റിലേന തോറ്റ് നമ്മ. ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്. ആരാണ് ചാൻസ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് അടിച്ചിരുന്ന ഞാൻ ഡ്രോയിങ്ങിൽ പിടിക്കാൻ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് അതെന്താണത്? വൽറിംഗ. മാസ്റ്റർ കളിക്കാൻ പോസ്റ്റ് ടച്ച് ആൻഡ് ഹോൾഡ് പിൻ. പൊന്നുമോനെ ഞാനില്ല കൂപ്പ് കളിക്കാനായിട്ട്. വയ്യെനിക്ക്. അടിയാണ് മോനെ.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things already rolling.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
That is a brilliant interception.
ടഫ് കളി.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Mbappe. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Forlan, looking to play him in. Couch picks it up out wide.
Good.
Messi. He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very,
Arre,
very
Tanang.
good. You can't ask for much
Totti.
more than that.
Totti.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Eto. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
ചൂട്ടനടിച്ച് ത്രൂ ആയേക്കും. എന്തിട്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ നല്ല ചാൻസ് ഇട്ടിട്ടേ.
Serginho. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And no, that was never going to make it. Totti. And here's Count. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferdinand. And it's Iniesta. Oh, some astute defending there. Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. And across. Oh, great leap! And kept out by the...
തൃശ്ശൂരാണോ? അതേടാ, നീ ഇന്നലെ തന്നെയല്ലേ
And that signals the end of the first period.
ഇന്ന് പെട്ടക്കന്നെ.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition.
വേറെ ആരും ചോദിച്ചപ്പോ നീ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു
Once
തോന്നുന്നു.
the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
മികച്ച ഒരു
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Was 80,953.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's lost his man here.
വേണ്ടായിരുന്നു, അത് നേരെ കൊണ്ടുപോകണമെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ
That
സെറ്റ്
is
ആയിരുന്നു.
good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's nice. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Knocks it into space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
ഒരുത്തിന് വരാൻ നിന്നെ സൺഡേ അല്ലേ? അനൂപ്, ഹലോ ബ്രോ, ഹായ്, വെൽക്കം. വരണം. ബ്രോ വിഷ്ണെ അറിയോ? സിനെ തൃശ്ശൂരാണ് ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ സ്ട്രീമർ. ഇല്ലടാ, എനിക്കറിയില്ല.
Substitution for Milan. Number 2, William Saliba. Number 17, Cannavaro.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Mbappe. Number 7, Eto'o. Number 10,
And he's quick to
Messi.
return it. And he's cut it
Coming on
out.
the field, number 5, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 15,
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 6, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that is that.
പഠിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the
പണി
huff and
വെച്ചാ
puff. So what do you take away from it all?
അഭിനന്ദ് വിനോദ്, ഹായ് ബ്രോ.
I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course. Although, if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this. And I think the result is quite fair.
And that's where we
ബ്രോ
have
അറ്റ്
to
സെയിം
end it.
ടൈം
Neatly
സ്ട്രീം
determined
ചെയ്യാൻ വല്ല
and
ജോലിക്ക്
my
ഓടാവും. അതായിരിക്കും
co-commentator Jim Beglin.
ഈ ടൈമിൽ
A
വേറെ.
very good evening to you all.
ഞാൻ അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഈ ടൈമിൽ വരണേ, കാലത്ത് കളിക്കാൻ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കറല്ല, ലൈക്ക് അടി. റൊണാൾഡിനോ എടുത്തിട്ട് വരാം. റൊണാൾഡിനോ എടുത്തിട്ട് വരണം. ടാർഗറ്റ് ബൂം. ക്രിസ്ത്യാനോ റൊണാൾഡിനോ. കിട്ടിയില്ല. കിട്ടിയില്ല. എന്ത് നമ്മ ഗുല്ലിറ്റിനെ കറക്കിയാല. ഗുല്ലിറ്റ് 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 ഗുല്ലിറ്റ്. ഗുല്ലിറ്റ് ഗുല്ലിറ്റ് ഗുല്ലിറ്റ്. കിട്ടി വന്നില്ല. അതിനും കൂടി ഉണ്ട്. ഗുല്ലിറ്റ് ഗുല്ലിറ്റ് ലിറ്റിനെ കിട്ടണം. ഇതിലാണ് കളി മൊത്തിരിക്കണത്. ബൂം. ഇതിന് പകരം ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ മതി. ഇത് മതി, സമാധാനായല്ലോ. നമുക്ക് വീണ്ടും ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാം. പോയിങ് കിട്ടും, പോയിമ്പ് ചേർക്കാം. പോസ്റ്റ് പോയോ ബ്രോ? ാണ് വിതുന്നു. Come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കി, ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കി, സബ് ചെയ്യ്, കയറി വാ, ഉടച്ച് കയറി വാ. പൊളിക്കും. യസീൻ ഹായ് ബ്രോ, സുഖാണോ? പിന്നല്ലാണ്ട് പൊളി. നിനക്ക് സുഖാണോ? എന്നെപ്പോണ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ? സ്മൂത്താണ? ആടണം. ഇതുണ്ടെങ്കിലും എൻജോയ്
Welcome to those who
enjoy
have
enjoy
joined us all here
enjoy.
on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beckley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Shevchenko. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one.
He's having a shot!
Andre Shavaya.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Davids. Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get on the end of this?
Good.
Oh, he's bustling through here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Carlos clears.
I am the correct tackle.
Matthäus.
Such good technique.
പിടിക്കടാ.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
കൊടുക്ക് ഷമീറെ.
Really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Wilshere. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stojkovic! Superb from Stojkovic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest.
Big chance! Well, that is
ഡബിൾ
commitment to
ടച്ച്
the
അടിച്ചാൽ
cause.
മതിയായിരുന്നു അത് അല്ലേ? നിങ്ങൾ വിളിച്ച് പറയണ്ടേ? ഡബിൾ ടച്ച്.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos, ball in towards the middle. Backward it goes. And that has sent him sprawling.
അത് പെനാൽറ്റി.
Whistle's gone, what's he given? Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. So we're ready to go. Goal, Milan! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
എന്ത്
The
പാസ്സാണ്?
most accurate pass. Stojkovic looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? That's it, 45 minutes up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A
ഫസ്റ്റ്
single
തോറ്റ്
goal, the
പിന്നെ
difference
ഡ്രോ.
at half-time.
നീ കളി ജയിക്കണം.
It is
ഇവിടെ നിന്ന്
quite a
അങ്ങോട്ട്
game, breathless and
പൊട്ടിപ്പറത്തണ
laced with
പൂരമായി
excitement.
ജയിപ്പിക്കുന്ന
Well, I think the
പൂരമായി ആ
message
പാട്ട്
from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. It's Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there! They've done it
ശരിയല്ലേ?
again! It is incredible!
കളിക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good.
ശരിയല്ല,
They're putting
ശരിയല്ല.
on a show here for us.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
മാനുവല്
The whole
പറ്റൂല.
picture in his head, Peter.
മാനുവല്
He didn't
പറ്റൂല.
even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the pass is intercepted. He's going for goal! Nearly, but not quite.
എടാ.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
The attendance for this match was
It's a sharp pass.
81,007.
And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. David Villa looking to receive it in space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
കാട്.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
ഛേ,
And he
നമ്മളെ
is
കാട്
shown a yellow
കൊടുക്കാണ്ട്.
card.
ആരുമില്ല, എല്ലാരും പോയാ. പോകണല്ലോ.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Goal.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he
Oh.
executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Today. പിന്നല്ല ഒക്കെ നമ്മുടെ ടാക്ടിക്കൽ മൂവ് അല്ലടാ. അങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് ഗോള്. ഇപ്പൊ ഫ്രീ കിക്ക് വരുന്നപ്പോ നമ്മ സുനാപ്പി കളി കളിച്ചു.
Substitution for Milan, number 8, Shevchenko.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
വലിപ്പിക്കുന്നു
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tries a shot! And that's a tiny
പ്ലെയർ ആണ്ടവൻ
finish. And once
സിമ്പിളായിട്ട്
more
കളിക്കും.
we are all square.
കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് ഗോൾ അടിക്കുമ്പോൾ സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് ഗോൾ അടിക്കും.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
5 minutes left on the clock. And he's played it back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This is it then, now or never.
There will be 5 minutes added
Oh,
time.
shooting chance! And that is well cleared. Beckenbauer. Now Albert Ferrer threads one in. Shot!
അത് ഗോള്.
Just incredible!
ജെറാഡ് പിക്കേ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചു.
Margins, a game of
നിഹാദ് ഹായ് ബ്രോ.
this
ഫ്രൈഡി
might
വെൽക്കം
just
ഡിവിഷൻ ആണോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആണോ? ഇന്ന് ഫുള്ള് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി.
And
ഇന്നലെ
that is
ഡിവിഷൻ
about
കളിച്ചിട്ട്
as cool as they come.
വന്മാരെന്തൊക്കെയാണ്
He
പറഞ്ഞത്.
picked his spot expertly. And there's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of
96
approval from the
മിനിറ്റായി.
bench.
5 ഉള്ളൂ പ്ലസ്. വന്മാരെന്തർ കാണിക്കണേ
Desperate defending required here.
അല്ലേ? ഗോൾ അടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി കൊടുക്കണായിക്കുള്ളൂ. മിനിറ്റ് എക്സ്ട്രാ ടൈം കഴിഞ്ഞു. സ്റ്റീഫൻ ഗോളിയൊക്കെ വന്നിക്കണ ഇവിടെ. ചേച്ചി
That has been knocked clear.
കളി
Referee looks at
ജയിച്ചു.
his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us
Stephen
glued to our seats from the
Matthew.
very beginning.
I'd like to draw your attention
So there
to
we
the
have it,
screen
Jim.
right now
A
for
game
information
seemingly
Friendly ആണത്
destined
friendly.
for stalemate, but then the
ഇത് വന്ന്
ultimate
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിടാ.
smash and grab.
കേറിടേ. റൊണാൾഡിനോനെ കൂടി എടുത്തിട്ട് വരാം. വേണ്ട, ഒരുമിച്ച് കറക്കാം. റൊണാൾഡിനോനെ കിട്ടും. ഒരു മാച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടും എല്ലാരും കയറുക. ആഹ്ലാദിപ്പിൻ. കേറ താനുള്ളൊരു കേറ. അനുരാഗുട്ടൻ എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്ക് പ്ലീസ്. ലൈക്ക്. Shocking. You quit. It.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the
Gullikna
stands.
kittairunne.
This really is the place
Yes,
to be.
irunne.
This is Peter Drury, and
Play.
I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saliba clears without hesitation. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Edda.
And the pass is intercepted.
Indrakiladi.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing.
ഇയാളൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് ഓടിച്ചിട്ട് പിടിക്കാപ്പാ ഇവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി ആ കുഞ്ഞു മനുഷ്യൻ പാവം ആളുടെ മുട്ടുകാലിന്റെ ഒപ്പം ഓടണത് ഇയാളൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെ പിടിക്കാപ്പാ ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
So a breakthrough already. Well timed, excellent interception. Pele. Plenty to aim at here. And the shots!
അതിലുണ്ടറാ മൂർച്ച കൂടിയവര്. ആ നീ കൂട്ടാ ഗോയിമാൻ അച്ഛനെ പറയടാ. ആൻഡ്രേ ഷവായ. ആ കപ്പച്ചന്റെ
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Milan with the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's an untidy challenge.
Zenito. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, ഹായ് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഹായ്. കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കണാണ് നമുക്ക് പെട്ടെന്ന് അത് നോക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്ത കേട്ടോ, സോറി.
Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out wide. That's where it came from. And this is Pele. Takes a shot.
എങ്ങനെയല്ലടാ ഗോൾ അടിച്ച് കേരള ജയിച്ചു ബ്രോ. കളി കണ്ടോ? ഇല്ലടാ, കളി ഞാൻ കാണാറില്ല.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan. Bullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mbappe is onto this. Nicely weighted ball. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kukchu makes it. Batistuta! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
തൃശ്ശൂര് കൊടുങ്ങൽ. കൊടുങ്ങല്ലൂർ അറിയോ? കൊടുങ്ങല്ലൂരായി.
There will be 3 minutes
Bellingham.
time.
Shot could be on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
എങ്ങനെ അറിയാം നിന്റെ വീട് എവിടെയാണ്? നിനക്ക് എങ്ങനെ അറിയാം നിന്റെ വീട് എവിടെയാണ്? പറയും.
Pele can see things others simply cannot. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Substitution.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. The second half is up and running.
വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത് മാളെ
He's had a shot! And no mistake. It is an explosive start to the second half.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
And it didn't take him long. Bale. Great chance! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly
Well,
what
second
you want to
third
see
Chelsea.
from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Davids. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass is just off target.
അറ്റാക്കിട്ടിട്ടേ നമ്മുടെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സിന്റെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ വന്ന് നിൽക്കണല്ലായിരുന്നു. അങ്ങനെ ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂലല്ലോ.
Almost an hour gone.
ഇടാൻ പാടില്ല.
Oh, what a mistake! Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? That's a good ball.
വേണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
And pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the left flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
എടാ പുതുക്കാട് അറിയോ? ആ തൃശ്ശൂരല്ലേ? ഇവിടെ എനിക്ക് ഫ്രണ്ടൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട് അവിടെ പുതുക്കാട്. ബ്രോ ഏതേലും പെയ്ഡ് ടൂർണമെന്റ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യോ? എനിക്കറിയില്ലടാ. പറ്റില്ലത്.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Thiago. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a goal kick.
ഭയങ്കര രണ്ടാ. ഇത് മതി. ഫ്രണ്ടിന്റെ നെയിം എന്താ? ഡെറിക്.
Substitution for Milan. Number 9.
ഡെറിക്ക്,
Coaches,
ഡാരിൻ,
changes here, both at the
അനീഷ്
same time.
ജോസ്,
Number
ക്രിസ്റ്റി.
17.
4 പേര്.
Cannavaro. Number 2. Williams Saliba.
അറിയോ ആരെങ്കിലും?
Danny Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found a way through.
Ito.
That's a good foray he's making.
Ibrahimovic. Number 11.
Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Marquinhos.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And this is Eto. Quick look, then plays it in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Costa Curta does well to get it back. Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Draw match.
And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match.
28 വയസ്സുണ്ടാവും.
Genuine respect all round. How would
Very
you
good.
sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
ട്രൈ കിട്ടും. അടാ കറണ്ട് പോയി. ഓ. ഇനി കുട്ടിച്ചതും കളി ഇരുട്ടത്ത്. എന്താ അവസ്ഥയുണ്ടത്? കറണ്ടൊക്കെ പോയി ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? ഞാൻ മറ്റേ മൈ ഡിയർ കുട്ടിച്ചാത്തനില് മറ്റേ ആള് വരണ പോലില്ലേ തുണിയിട്ടിട്ട്. ചൂട് 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 ചൂട്. മറ്റേ മൈ ഡിയർ കുട്ടിച്ചാത്തനില് പുതപ്പിട്ട് വരണ പോലെയില്ലേ. യോ പോരായിരിക്കും, കറണ്ട് പോരായിരിക്കും. ലൈറ്റ് ഞാൻ കൊടുത്തിട്ടില്ല, അതാണ്. എൻ്റെ പൊന്നേ. കാണുന്നുണ്ട് എന്നെ. പൊളിയാണുള്ള സാധനം.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We're up and running then.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
This is a promising build-up, and the pass is intercepted. Davids. Pele. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. And he's quick to return it.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Davids. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And that has been knocked clear. Pele. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Great vision. And he's lost his man here. And a chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given.
ഇർഷാദ് ഹായ് ബ്രോ, ഞാൻ
Have
ഇട്ടത്തിരിക്കുന്നു
themselves a
കാരഡോയടാ.
chance from the spot.
നോക്കിയാലോ, വേണ്ട ബ്രോ.
So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Gerrard. Eto. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this?
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It'll be a throw-in.
കഫ് അടിച്ച് കൊള്ളാവോ? കിട്ടണങ്ങ റൊണാൾഡിനാണ് കിട്ടണം,
Good steal. He
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ
just read
ടോട്ടിന്
it.
കിട്ടണം.
Rijkaard. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Added time.
Roberto Carlos looking understandably. And that signals the end of the first period.
വേറെന്താ
Shortage of
ഇത്
industry
ടോട്ടിനാണ്.
oriented thus far. A little inspiration
ടോട്ടി സീൻ
and
കളിയാണെന്ന് എല്ലാവരും
inventiveness
പറയുന്നു.
perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat.
Abi,
A
friendly
tremendous
and friendly.
spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
ഞാനിടാറ്
Milan
എൻ്റെ
are
ഉണ്ട്,
1-0 up at
പക്ഷെ എൻ്റെ
half-time,
ഒരു
and
റൈറ്റ്
it's all to
മിഡ്ഫീൽഡ്
play for.
ഉള്ളത്.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. But where it came from. Oh, that's neat. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were
The
certainly
attendance for
tested.
this match was 81,007.
And he chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
ക്യാമറ ക്ലിയർ അല്ല, ക്യാമറ
Well,
ക്ലിയർ
height
അല്ല
can
എന്നാ
make all the
കരണ്ട്
difference
പോയിരിക്കട്ടെ ഇവിടെ.
on these set pieces.
Decent chance! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
കരണ്ട് വന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ
Technical
ഇതൊറ്റ
control
പോക്കോ.
was exquisite.
ഞാൻ
The
രണ്ടാമത്
top of the
ലൈവ്
tennis
ഇടാം.
was exasperating.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through?
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Shevchenko. And the assistant
Wi-Fi
referee has
എങ്ങനെ
raised
കിട്ടണേ?
for offside.
സെക്കൻഡ്
Barcelona really are showing all the
Trickeleടാ.
necessary urgency, but it's
അച്ഛൻ്റെ
potency
ഒരു
they
ട്രിക്ക്.
need.
Mbappe. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
ഫോൺ തിളച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്
Up
ഇപ്പൊ.
for a throw. Messi. All facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's found space here.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയാണ് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. ഇന്നലെ നീയൊക്കെ കൂടി ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാനുള്ള വലിയ പുള്ളിയായി ഇപ്പം അങ്ങനെ ഇങ്ങനെ എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാണ്? പാവങ്ങൾ.
Substitution for Milan.
ഓ എന്തായത് ഇത് മറ്റേ മൈഡിയർ കുട്ടിച്ചാത്തനില് മറ്റേ ആളില്ലേ പുതപ്പ് വെച്ച് വരണേ.
Really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Number 2.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to
അങ്ങനെ
overly commit now.
കൂട്ടൂലാട്ടാ.
Number 8. Shevchenko.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Number 21.
And he's there to belt it away.
Number 3.
It's headed upfield. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Number 6.
He'll try for distance.
Substitution.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here.
ഇതെന്റെ അതിമാരകമായ ട്രിക്കാണിത്.
Towering header.
ഗോളിനുള്ള എങ്ങനെ
We thought they were done, but never say never.
കള്ളന്മാരാണ്.
And that is
എന്താ
that.
പറ്റിയെന്ന കറണ്ട് ഇല്ലടാ, കറണ്ട്
So it
പോയി.
does end all square.
Hungry. Boom, boom, boom.
Perspiration both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a
പോകമയം
win.
ഇവിടെ.
Your reflections
Yeah.
then, Jim.
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the
എത്ര
cards. So
നേരം
overall,
പോവാറില്ലടാ.
I don't think
ഇത്
anyone will be
ഓഫായി
complaining
പോട്ടാ.
too much about what
പോയി
they've got.
കഴിഞ്ഞാ ആരും
That's
പേടിക്കണ്ട.
where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my
ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ
co-commentator Jim Begley.
കറണ്ട് വരുമ്പോ ക്യാമറ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യട്ടെ ഞാൻ. ക്യാമറ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യാം, അപ്പൊ വലിയ സീൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. ആ സെറ്റായില്ല. ഇപ്പ നേരത്തെ ചെയ്താൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പം എല്ലാവരും വിചാരിച്ചാനത് ഫേസ് ഇല്ലാത്ത സ്ട്രീമാണെന്ന്. ഇന്നലെ ഞാൻ ഓരോന്ന് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ സ്ട്രീം കട്ടായിപ്പോയി. ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാണ്ട് തന്നെ സ്ട്രീം കട്ടാവാൻ പോകുന്നു. എന്തവസ്ഥയാണല്ലേ ഇത്. ഓ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കടാ, അടിക്കട തമ്പിങ്ങളെ. റിവേഞ്ചാ ഇടയില ചോഫായി പോണ്ടിരുന്നത്. ഓ
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
കറണ്ട് വന്ന്
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through.
കറണ്ട് വന്ന്
It's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Eto'o, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Eto'o. And this is Gerrard. Now what about this cross? Doué, looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Batistuta. The less said about that pass, the better. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well timed, excellent interception. Cafu.
Might want to be careful there.
കാട് ബ്രോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് എന്നോട്
He knew what was coming.
പിന്നല്ല
That's a yellow card.
പൊന്നെ മോനെ കറണ്ട് പോയിട്ട് അടപ്പ് തെറിച്ച് ഞാൻ പുതിയ റൂം ഉണ്ടാക്കും എല്ലാവരും അതിൽ കയറണം
Conte. Xavi Alonso. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, there first. Torres getting this one clear. France have the chance to go the other way. No, he's not getting any further than that. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's come loose. And here's Torres. Now it's Eto'o. And the referee has blown for half-time.
ഒരു കളി നോക്കുന്നോ ഞാൻ എടാ അടുത്ത റൂം ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഇത് പെനലിയാണ് ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അടുത്ത കളി ഞാൻ റൂം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം നീ കയറിയാൽ മതി നീ കയറാൻ പറ്റുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കയറടാ കിട്ടാ
They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets us going once more.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. No outsmarting him this time. That's going wide left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Lofted in. And that is
എന്ത് ക്ലിയർ ആണ്
for the time being.
ഹാപ്പി ക്ലിയർ
They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good run down the left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
80,607.
Spread out to the left. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pele. He's gone forward. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Pele powering forward here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Cafu plays it. He leaps for it. It's a goal.
Revenge.
Finally the breakthrough.
Revenge completed.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
അപ്പൊ എത്ര മണി വരെ ഉണ്ട്? ഉണ്ടാവും. ഇപ്പൊ സമയം എത്രയായി? 12:30. 2 മണി വരെ കളിക്കാം. 2 മണി.
Number 9, Mbappe.
So we have movement on both benches. First breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Coming on the field.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Number 22.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forwards and with intent.
Substitution.
And here's Owen. No, he refuses to take the bait.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Looking for options for movement.
2 added minutes
Time
has
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Distributed tidily. And he's picked out the run. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And just a quick
What
reminder
are your
today
thoughts
to
on today's
please
game
drink
then, Jim?
responsibly.
Milan
Anyone appearing
simply forgot
intoxicated
to
or
turn
behaving
up
in
with an attack,
inappropriate
Peter,
manner will be
and that
removed.
lack of
Thank you
cutting
very
edge
much.
could
നൂബ
possibly turn
ഇന്ന്
into
ഗെയിം
something
ആയി
more
തന്നാണ്
serious.
തോക്ക്. ഒരു ഷോട്ട്, ഒരു ഗോള്.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is
ഒരൊറ്റ
a
ഷോട്ട്,
very good
ഒരു
match.
ഗോള്. ഒരാഴ്ച തോറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എല്ലാവർക്കും അങ്ങനെ കൊടുക്കും. ഇത് വിചാരിച്ചിനി ബ്രോ കോഡ് മാറ്റി. ഓക്കെടാ. നൂബെന്നൊക്കെ ഒരു ഷോട്ട്, ഒരു ഗോള്. അത് ദൈവം തന്നത്. അതില്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് ചെയ്താനെ നീ? നമ്മക്കിട്ട ചാൻസ് ദൈവം നിനക്ക് വേണ്ടി കളഞ്ഞു. ഫാസ്റ്റാ ഈ കൂടുതലെങ്ങനെ? പോയാ വിഷമായ തമാശ. ഇതാരണത്? നീയല്ലേ? വെയിറ്റ്, അടുത്ത കളി പിടിക്കാം നമുക്ക്. എടാ അങ്ങനെ കയറാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അങ്ങനെ കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞോട്ട് ഇടി ബഹളാവൂലേ? തെറിപ്പാട്ട് പാടും പിള്ളേരെന്നെ. ഞാൻ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാ, ഒരാളായിട്ടൊരു കളി കളിക്കുള്ളൂ. എൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ കയറണം, അങ്ങനെയാണ് ജയിക്കില്ല നിയമം. ബ്രോ ഇത്ര കാത്ത് നിന്ന് വെറുതെ എന്താണ് അങ്ങനെ പറയണത്? എല്ലാരും എടാ ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ ഉണ്ട്. എന്നും ഇങ്ങനത്തെ പരാതി ഉണ്ടാവാറുണ്ട് എനിക്ക്. ശരിയാവും. എന്താ ഇവിടെ പോവാൻ? $1 million സ്പിന്നിൽ എനിക്ക് ആദ്യം തന്നെ ജെറാർഡിനെ കിട്ടിയടാ. കൊള്ളാം. ഞാനും 2 ദിവസമായിട്ട് നോക്കുവാ കണ്ടാ. എനിക്ക് 2 ദിവസമായിട്ട് ഇവിടെ ടെൻ്റ് അടിച്ച് താമസിക്കണ്. ബാക്കിയുള്ളമാരൊക്കെ വന്ന് പോവണ്. മാരൊക്കെ ഇവിടെ സ്ഥിര താമസമായി. അപ്പോഴോ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്. എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാണ്? ഒരാളെ മാത്രം കയറ്റി എല്ലാവരും അങ്ങനെ പറയില്ല. അങ്ങനെ നിൽക്കാത്തവരും അങ്ങനെ പറയും. വലിയ സെറ്റപ്പ് ആയതുകൊണ്ടല്ല, കറക്റ്റ് കാര്യം.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. Bojan. And Bojan! Sensational from Bojan!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's worked it through. Messi. Now Davids. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Davids. And this is Eto'o. Oh, the
Chance ആയിരുന്നു ട്ടോ.
but he's wave play on. That's a sharp pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Eto'o. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Eto'o has it out wide and in space. Now can they get it back? That's a lovely neat pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. This is a promising build-up.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting it.
Goals!
അയ്യോ,
A princely strike! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
ഒരു മിനിറ്റ്.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be
കളിച്ചോ.
tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Eto. Spread it left. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Next me.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Number 18, Eto.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a little off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Davids. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And a quick reminder today that
just
parking
about
in the
sorts
area
out
around
the
the
first
stadium is
45
strictly
minutes,
forbidden.
and we'll be back with the
Please use
second
parking
very
provided by
soon.
the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
തന്നെ ഒരു നൂബാണല്ലോ. നൂബ.
Away we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Bojan. Scholes. And it's Bojan. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi.
നീ അടുത്ത കേറിട്ടാ, നിനക്ക് ഞാൻ തരാം. നീ നൂബെന്ന് വിളിച്ചല്ലേ എന്നാ?
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, the way this
നീ
game
എന്നെ
is
അടി
offering
ജയിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ
less
ഉണ്ടല്ല,
possession, they'll
നീ
need to
നൂബ്.
have a very good
മനസ്സിലായോ?
conversion rate.
Now it's Eto. Nicely spread. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this match was
എനിക്ക് നീ കേറി കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്ക്.
Facing up to his adversary. This is Rashford.
കാണിക്കോ നീ?
And a
കാണിക്കോ
neat
നീ?
finish.
അതിന് മാത്രം ധൈര്യമുണ്ടോ നിനക്ക്?
His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side,
After
Peter. That was
62 minutes
really
is
clever.
Number 15, Marcus Rashford.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഉണ്ടാ നന്ദൻ. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി പണി ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
substitutions taking place.
അതുപോലെ
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's going for goal! And he's missed it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. There's a beautiful simplicity
ബ്രോ
about this
ഇൻസ്റ്റയില്
contest.
കോഡിട്ടാ
Running on
കളിക്ക.
one side, dogged
നടക്കൂലടാ.
defense on the other. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aimed beyond the defence. And Pullet! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Chance here to counter. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that's another good win of the ball. Nicely aimed pass.
Munich are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Driving on and making good progress.
നന്ദൻ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാടാ, ഒന്നും വിഷയമല്ല.
He's kept it out. That's a
ഞാൻ റൂം
great
ക്രിയേറ്റ്
save.
ചെയ്യും, നീ അതിൽ
It's
കയറണം.
a really good
Kera
break.
mitto.
No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well measured. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
കളിയുടെ
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's rising! And it's
ആശ്വാസ ഗോൾ നേടിക്കൊണ്ട് നമ്മ തിരിച്ചു വന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
it was a bullet.
So well
Yan,
played,
goal
Peter.
അടിച്ചു.
Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Right, mate.
Made a
Couldn't do
classic
it.
move and led it perfectly.
The goal scorer for Milan after 88 minutes is number 21.
ബ്രോ ഇവന്റോട് കളിക്കട്ടെ.
Milan still making a fight of this.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Great vision. And he's intervened
നീ എന്നെ
well.
കളിച്ച് തോപ്പിച്ചിട്ട് പോയാ മതി, മനസ്സിലാ?
Bojan
Added
is
minutes has been
sporting a
indicated.
guilty look after
ഇവനെ
that.
കളിക്കില്ല.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well read, nice interception. Time added on 4 minutes. Roberto Carlos. And we're done.
ഇപ്പോരാ നിനക്കുള്ള പണിയായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോരാ ട്ടാ.
Tale of two
Ready?
teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look,
And a
it was
quick
very
reminder
one-sided.
today to
Their
please
players
take
didn't turn
all
up for the
medals
first
bins
half,
located
and
by
then
the
it all
entrance
went
gates.
downhill.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
10:30 മണിയാ. കൊണാമിക്കൊരു മെയിൽ അയക്കട്ടെ, ഞാൻ ജയിക്കുള്ളൂ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ജയിക്ക്. എടാ അതിനുള്ളതാണ് മെയിൽ അയക്കട്ടെ കൊണാമിക്ക്. ഇങ്ങനെ എന്നെ നൂബേന്ന് വിളിച്ച് കറക്കിട്ടൊന്നാലാണ് ജയിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കണേ. ബ്രോ കേറിക്കോ. ബ്രോ ഫ്രീ ടൂർണമെന്റ് ചെയ്താലോ? ചാറ്റ് ചോദിക്കാനാ. ഓ ഈ റൂം തന്നെ ആക്ക്.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
ഇപ്പോൾ ഓഫ് ആക്കിയിട്ടാണ് ഇത്ര നേരം സംസാരിച്ചത്.
Costa Curta drives forward on the overlap. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco making good progress.
ക്യാമറ വ്യൂ ഏതാണ്? ഡൈനാമിക് വൈഡ് ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. അല്ലേ? അതല്ലേ?
Ibrahimovic does really well to win the ball there. Hazard. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard really must be
Mr.
thinking what he has
Nokana.
to do to score
Vinkala.
there.
വേറൊരു പണിയിലായിരുന്നു.
Size really matters, and
ശരിയായില്ല.
it's time to make it
മെയിലിടാൻ
matter
വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്
now.
പറ്റിയില്ല.
Oh, good glide. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent
ഇപ്പൊ
chance.
നോക്കാനാ.
Gerrard. And it's Bellingham. And it's Hazard. Looking for a runner. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this.
ഹായ് മോനെ, വാടാ മോനെ. സച്ചു എല്ലാരും തന്നെ നോക്കാൻ പറയണ എന്തൊരു സംഭവം വെച്ചേക്കണം.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Schmeichel can clear it away. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And no, that was never going to make it. Still goalless. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And the through ball. Picked out brilliantly. Gerrard gets flagged offside.
ഖത്തർ നീ അവിടെ പോയല്ലേ പോകുന്ന പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ബ്രോ നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് എങ്കിലും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോടാ?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar, he's picked his way through. Neymar!
Kata
And
കളിയായില്ലേ?
he's done it! The
അവിടെ
movement so
ഡയലോഗ്
precise,
അടിക്കാതെ
the finish
കയറുവാനെ
sumptuous.
Los Angeles are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he whips it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now it's Bellingham. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's there to clear it.
2 added minutes has been
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan go in at
A
half-time
quick
with
reminder
a
today
game
that
to
smoking
chase.
is only allowed in areas
Well,
shown
for me,
on this
Peter,
map.
things have
Thank
never
you for your
really got going,
cooperation.
but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done,
Order.
and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And no, he's seen through all of
പറ്റിച്ചേ.
that. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hazard. And now the breakaway. Hazard. Hazard running with intent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Hazard, showing good feet. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
Oh, nice touch.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. Bullish header! And he hits the net. 2 up and
Tough.
in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
Los Angeles definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Hazard. Hazard, good purposeful running this.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is Hazard.
എത്തണില്ലടാ പാസ്.
Into the
അല്ലേ?
last 5 minutes. And this is Neymar.
എന്താ അവസ്ഥയാണിത്? യു ലുക്ക് ലൈക്ക് ബുംറ. ക്രിക്കറ്റ് കളി അവിടെ കണ്ടുവരുമോ?
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And this is Hazard. And the shot!
Nice, എനിക്കിഷ്ടായി.
Utopia!
ഒരുപാട്.
And they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
2 added minutes has been
3-0,
indicated.
and things are... And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been
Please,
taken
Pinna.
short.
എനിക്ക് നേരത്തെ ഒരാളെ കിട്ടിയടാ, ജെറാഡിനെ കിട്ടി.
And we're done.
ശരിയാവും, നോക്കട്ടെ.
A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a
And now
distinct
I'd
lack
just
of
like to read
clarity
out our
or
fan club
commitment
members who are
in everything
celebrating
the
their
players
birthdays
were
today.
trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
വിലക്കുകാരൻ ആയി. റെന്റ് റൂമിൽ കയറില്ലേട്ടാ, ഞാൻ ബാക്ക് അടിക്കും. പുതിയ റൂമാണ്. കേരളേട്ടാ, റൂമാണ്. പുതിയ റൂമാണ്, അതാ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ശരിയാവൂലടാ. ഓണ പറയല്ലേ, അതാണ്. ഷിഫാൻ എല്ലാരും പൊക്കോ, എല്ലാരും പോ. നിങ്ങ പറയണ പോലെ ചെയ്ത ബാക്കിയുള്ളവരപ്പം എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? എല്ലാരും ഇങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ ശരിയായി. ശരിയായല്ല, എല്ലാരും അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയല്ലേ ഇരിക്കുന്നു. ഇതെന്താ ശരിയാക്കാൻ? ഇതാണ് കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റണ ഒരു കാര്യം. ബാക്കി റൂം കോഡൊക്കെ ഇട്ട് കേറല് അതൊക്കെ നടക്കുവോ? അവിടെ എനിക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റണില്ല. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ അതിനെന്തെങ്കിലും ഒപ്പിച്ച് വെക്കാന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുമ്പോ നിങ്ങനെ നിങ്ങളുടെ പാടിന് ഓരോന്ന് പറയുന്നു. ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനാണ്? രക്ഷയില്ല. അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല കേട്ടോ.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. So there is the trophy-laden Frank Rijkaard, the essential piece in one of football's greatest ever club sides.
Yeah, and he's one of these players, Peter, who will ensure that your team is always going to be on the front foot by triggering attacks from deep while doing all the dirty work in the background. He's also surprisingly prolific for someone who plays in that deeper role.
Indeed, Eden. Puskas! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe, Fletcher, and here's Messi. Mbappe, and they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard. Now it's Eto.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Played into space. Oh, easy pickings there. Albert Ferrer. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Del Piero. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That was lovely, that.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Oh, delightful ball. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
എന്നാണോ?
Puskas, Del Piero, and Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! A finish right from the
മാത്രം അറിയാവുന്ന ഒരുത്തന. എടാ എന്നെയാണ് ഈ പറയണത്.
Milan have the lead.
മനസ്സിലാവണില്ല കേട്ടാ. ഒന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ തമ്മിൽ സംസാരിക്കും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പറ.
Inevitable classy finish.
ഡിലീറ്റ്
Are
ആക്കി.
such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, this looks sharp. Puskas. Oh, that was vital. Great vision.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And this is Puskás! Superb from Puskás! A finish of true class! They are purring, truly purring!
The goal scorer for
Well, no
Milan.
goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
എടാ സയാൻ തെറി പറയല്ലേ ഏട്ടാ, നീ ഇവിടെ തെറി പറയരുത്. കൂൾ കാം. തെറി പറയരുത്, തെറി പറയരുത്.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll
There
get
will be
another
1
break.
minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Puskás. Now that's well seen too. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of
Ah.
us were expecting a
വെറുതെ
second
തെറി
Peter.
പറഞ്ഞാൽ
It's
എമ്പാക്കല്ലേ,
become pretty
10
much
പേരെങ്കിൽ
the
10
ideal.
പേര് കാണില്ലേ.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that
No,
ought
no.
to encourage an even
Adilla.
more ambitious
We believe
approach
the
in this
boys
second
can
half,
turn it
Peter, with
around.
control
Of
already
course they will.
established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
തമാശക്ക് തല്ലുടി, ശരിയാക്കല്ലേ. Boom is waiting.
Substitution in progress.
Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to...
He's having a hit! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
No, Messi.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
It's Pelé! And another try! Oh, there's a probing ball. Saliba. And it's Neymar. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got...
Oh, terrible pass. That's tidy. Costa
The
Curta
attendance
did
for
well
this
to
match
emerge
was
with the ball. That's a contest to keep an
80,953.
eye on. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Darren Fletcher. Some resolute defending there. Del Piero. Puskás. Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick.
അങ്ങനെ മോനെ, ഞാൻ
Gerrard.
ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു,
Albert Ferrer. Well, that was a
Alambakale.
period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Del Piero. Messi! Now it's Mbappe. No way through. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Eto. Can he spark a counter here?
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates, and this is Puskás. Albert
There will be
Ferrer.
1 minute added time.
And here's Mbappe, driving forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And a quick announcement
Your final
now for
thoughts,
anybody
Jim?
interested
Milan
in
desperately
buying tickets
failing
for
to
our next home
impose
game.
themselves on the
Details are
game.
currently being displayed
Decidedly
on
flat,
screen.
disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
പൊട്ടി. ഞാൻ എന്തിനാടാ എന്നെ അങ്ങനെ പറയുന്നത്? എൻ്റെ കല്യാണമൊക്കെ കഴിക്കണ്ടേന്ന്. യാണം. എടാ അറിയണ്ടാവൂല. എന്തിനാണ് അതിനെ കളിക്കാൻ അറിയാത്തവരാ? ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. കേറ്. ആണ് നിന്നെ പ്ലക്കുന്ന നിന്നെ പരത്തുന്നു. 29 വയസ്സ്. ബ്രോ ആരെ നോക്കാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നു. കറണ്ട് പോയാ ഇല്ലടാ ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ ഫിബിൻ ശ്രീരാഗിനെ അറിയോ ധാരണ വരുത്താന്ന അതല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞ ഞാൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കുറെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് അറിയുന്നു നീ ഇത് തപ്പാൻ പോയാണോ ഇന്നലെ പോയിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ വന്നുള്ളൂ ഫിബിനെ
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We're up and running then.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Oh, that's... And Shevchenko!
Yeah.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
പത്തഞ്ചിലേക്കായ
To take the defense out of the
ഈ
picture, but there'll be no
ഞാൻ
room for
നോക്കിയിട്ടില്ലടാ
simple
ഞാനേ
players.
സംഭവം ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കിട്ടെങ്കിൽ പറ്റണില്ലടാ എന്താന്നറിയില്ല നാല് പേരും കൂടി സബ് ചെയ്താ 470 പിന്നെ 30 സബും കൂടി പോയാ
Excellent challenge there,
500
uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Pele. It is a corner.
500.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. Robertson is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Flings in across.
Treshawaya.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Robertson calmly anticipates. And he's quick to get rid. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. Shevchenko.
അവസാനമായപ്പോ ഗോളുണ്ട്
Well, they can break here. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
There will be 1
Rijkaard
minute
cuts
added
it out.
time.
That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time
There's a
with
bit
both
like it.
defences still yet to be breached.
Okay.
They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement. It is
What
now
do you think
time
we're
for
up
our
to after
special lottery.
45 minutes?
Please grab
Well,
the
it's been
tickets you were
nothing
given
but
when you were walking through
frustration,
the gates.
really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's having a hit! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Okazaki certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Yamal makes a move down the right. Great work on the overlap. And he's got his range wrong there.
Shin Safar. ആരണ്ട
We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Shevchenko.
The attendance for this match was
Xavi Alonso.
80,607.
And it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Shevchenko. Nedved. It's Nedved! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get it through?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Substitution for Milan. Number 15, Adams. Number 8,
And then, hello, bro.
Shevchenko. Number 2,
Batistuta.
Number 22, Bellingham. Number
Pressing to
26,
good chance here.
Davis. Coming on
Well, the
field,
contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a dawdle the way he generated that power.
Number 3, Marquinhos. Number 10,
Take back.
Messi. Number 25,
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Conte.
I
Substitutions
think we
taking
might be
place.
done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance for a shot.
Ah,
He lifts the
goal.
mass euphoria.
അങ്ങനെ
Ecstasy.
കുറെ നേരത്തിന് ശേഷം ഒരു കളി ജയിച്ചു മോനെ. അടിപൊളി ഗെയിമിംഗ് മുത്തേ.
Just
ഞാനാണ്
how do they
ആവശ്യം.
contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Milan now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic chance. It's a goal. And right near the end, we have parity. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Batistuta.
Replay picture. എന്ത് പറ്റി കരയണം?
And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either
ഒരു ഐഡിയ ഉണ്ട്, വേറെ
to
ഐഡിയ
find a win.
വേറെ ഐഡിയ ചെയ്യട്ടെ.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hello, attendees.
Milan can
This
always
is
take
a
more positives from a
children's
result like this.
announcement.
Yes,
With the
there is
father
some
of a boy
tidying
in
up
the
to do,
green
but
backpack,
some real
kindly
promise too.
contact a nearby member of staff.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
ഇത് കളി പിടിക്കാൻ ബ്രോ. ശക്തിവെള്ളം. only one match. അല്ല വരണേ. Gar. ബ്രോ എൻ്റെ ഇതില് കിട്ടാത്ത ഗെയിമിംഗ് കേരള ഹായ് ബ്രോ ഹായ് 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 കേറണില്ല ആരും അടാ ഇപ്പൊ ആർക്കും വേണ്ട ശരി കേറ് 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 ഇതാരാണ് കേറിയേക്കണം ആരായാലും തീർന്നിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more?
Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better
Just
contact.
miss it.
I just wonder what was on his
പരത്തും
mind there.
എല്ലാത്തിനും
Should have put his foot right through it.
കീറണം
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Eto. Can he get it through? And it's Davids. Lovely, now then. And another try! Goal! Milan! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. No way through. Eto. Milan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Not the most convincing of passes. Rijkaard. And he skips past his man. And this is Messi. Oh. And Messi! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Eto. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well, Cristiano Ronaldo!
Keep going, brother. Oh god, പിന്നല്ല
Milan with the corner, there first. Gets his head on it! Well taken goal.
ബുള്ളറ്റ് ഹെഡർ
And they're threatening to fly
മിസ്റ്റർ
away
റൊണാൾഡോ.
here. Oh, great routine, put away just as they had practiced it.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
ആ ഞാനൊന്നും ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കല്ലേ, ലൈക്ക് ആൻഡ് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ്. നേരം കൂടി ജസ്റ്റ് 3 നേരം കൂടി സബ് ചെയ്താൽ മതിയിട്ട് ഇനി തീ പറയാനായിട്ട്. അറിയില്ല ഇനി പോയാ തീർന്ന വെടി തീർന്ന. ഏ സാമുവലട്ടോ ജൂഡ് ബെല്ലിംഗം മതി മതി ഇത് മതി. ഇത് പശക ടീമാണ്. ഈ ടീമിനായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ മുട്ടി ജയിച്ച സെറ്റ്. ഒരു 2 പേരും കൂടി സബ് ചെയ്താ 470.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We're up and running then.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line.
Goes for the shot!
എന്ത് ഗോളാണത്?
Wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Davids, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's cut it out. Gyökeres!
ടഫ് കളിയാണ്ടാ. കിങ് ജോബി പാ ആരാടിച്ചേ മസി
Madrid
മസി
with their
മസി
first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
എന്തിട്ടാണല്ലേ അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഗോളാവണം?
And he
കലമ്പ
thumps it
ഭയങ്കര.
clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Gerrard. Madrid are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rijkaard. Gyökeres. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, what a ball! And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly
എന്തോ തന്നെ
tested.
കാണിക്കണേ.
Now it's Eto. That's a throw.
അത്തരം
Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. Platini.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick
Milan
reminder
trailing
today
by
to
the
please take
tightest of
all
margins at
bins
half-time.
located by the entrance gates.
Well, obviously
Thank you
things
very
are
much
not
for your
good, Peter.
cooperation.
It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gerrard. There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like
Ate.
we have ourselves a real game here now,
Ate
Peter.
land
They've been
winning.
rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Throw in.
അതിനുണ്ട് ഗോള്.
Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in.
പേടിച്ചേക്കാൻ.
The attendance for
So
this
we've
match
reached the hour
was
mark.
80,113.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Mbappe, really...
Oh, he's all alone.
അമ്പ
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
ഇഷ്ടായിരിക്കണം.
Davids. And here's Gerrard. Look at the space here. Now it's Eto.
That's just
അയ്യേ
playing it safe. and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. Big chance! Oh, good finish.
അടിച്ചാ മതിയായിരുന്നു.
And again they hit the front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making him guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Ito.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 2.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 22, Bellingham.
Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates shouldn't.
Here's a shot!
Number 5.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going
ഒരാളും കൂടി
this stage
ഒരാളും
would
കൂടി
have made
സബ്
an
ചെയ്താ
awful lot more
470.
Substitutions
Madrid
taking
have
place.
their second corner now.
ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആളാ അവിടെ.
Rijkaard! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Costa Curta. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
നീ ആ കൊണ്ടുപോയി കൊണ്ടാണ്.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ooh. Just yes. പറയ് ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം. പറയ്, എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ പറയ്. വിത്ത് മീ കോഡ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ നീ കാരണം. സുരയ്യ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? ഞാൻ റൂം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ നീ കയറിക്ക് നിന്നായിട്ട് കളിക്കും. ഇത് സത്യം, ഇത് സത്യം, ഇത് സത്യം. കോളയം എല്ലാരും ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ഡെയിലി. അയ്യോ, പിന്നെ മെസ്സി വന്ന ഓരോ പരിപാടി കാണിച്ചു പോയുള്ളൂ.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We're up and running then. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. Schmeichel with the clearance.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle.
Bellingham!
ആ ഈ പരിഗോളായില്ലേ അത്?
That is a gem! An absolute
പിള്ളേരെ വിളിച്ചോണ്ടോ അവിടെ നിന്ന് തുരയ്യേ.
calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zola venturing down the left. Best. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, I suppose he was being
Ali,
urged
നമ്മളോട്.
to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Matthäus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Looking tidy in possession here, and here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice sequence of passes this.
കണ്ട ആ പാസ് പോയില്ല.
Movement is slick,
പാസ്
the
പോണം
speed
ശരിക്കും.
is
അണ്ണാ ഡിവിഷൻ അടിച്ചോ? ഇല്ലടാ. പക്ഷേ അത് സൂര്യ ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളി പോകില്ലേ? നടന്നില്ലടാ. ചതിച്ച്.
no question. This
ചതിച്ചതാ.
is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele
ചതിക്കുമായിരുന്നു.
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ball in towards the middle. And that is a little undercooked. Xavi Alonso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
ഓളെ പിടിച്ച്
He's going to be
ഓളനെ
disappointed
വളക്കല്ലേ
with that.
വളക്കല്ലേ.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Best. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Threads one in. Zola.
ഓളനെ വളക്കല്ലേ.
Batistuta.
ചൂട്ടനെ പിടിക്കല്ലേ.
There will be 1 minute
Had
added
too much
time.
on it. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
പൊക്കിടണമായിരുന്നു പാസ്.
And the
Hey.
referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won.
And Sola! It's loose and there's a
Very
race
good
for the
strike.
ball. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Best.
Oh, great feat that.
And he's managed to get free.
ഫസ്റ്റ്
It's a sweeping cross. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception.
ആ ഓള ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
Sola.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
ബ്രോ
There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Bellingham. Some really good ball movement.
ചാവേശം പോയി.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Just eases him off the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled
Nice.
for a riskier approach now to defend this.
ടീം ഓളാട്ടവൻ്റെ കളിക്കണ ടീമില്ലേ
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
ടീം
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the rush. Shevchenko! Oh, good finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Milan. Number 8, Shevchenko. Number 15,
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see
നമ്മളെ
any
എപ്പോഴും
complacency
ചതിക്കാറുണ്ട്.
after that.
Number 5,
And we have our very first corner.
Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Number 2,
And it's been taken short.
Number
Plays it in low.
25, Conte. Substitutions taking
And
place.
again. Milan are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Eto'o. Now that's well seen too. No way
2
through.
minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. And we're done.
ആരേലും ഉണ്ടോ എന്നോട് മുഹസിന
Walking off satisfied
Ah.
with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.
ഇവിടെ ആരുമില്ല നീ ഞാൻ വരെയും കൂടി വിളിച്ചോണ്ടു
Bellingham voted man of the match and
അവരെയും
deservedly
കൂടി
so.
വിളിച്ചോണ്ടു
Announcement.
With the father of
How
a
would you
boy in
summarise
the
what we've
yellow
seen today
t-shirt
then, Jim?
kindly make his way.
Rishi here. She here. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയാണ് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. ഇതേ അടുത്തത് അടുത്ത റൂം കേറ് വാ തരാം. അടുത്ത ആർക്കെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ തരാം. വായോ. മനാസ്. എന്താണത്? മനാസ പേര് മാറ്റിയ അപ്പോഴേക്കും ഇതാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ. ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക, വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക പ്ലീസ്. പേര് മാറി, നോ പ്രോബ്ലം. ഒരാളും കൂടി സബ് ചെയ്ത വട്ടത്തി. സിസ് നെയിമാണ് ഉണ്ടായത് നേരത്തെ. സിസിന്റെ ഫോണിൽ നീ കേറിയതല്ലേ? ജാക്കി ബ്രോ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 ആക്കിത്തരും. ജാക്കി മോൻ, ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. പഴാള് ഡിവിഷൻ 1 ആക്കി തത്ത എത്തിട്ടത് എന്താണ് ഗുണം? ഞാൻ നിനക്ക് ഡിവിഷൻ 1 ആക്കി തന്ന എനിക്ക് എന്താണ് ഗുണം? വേറെ നോക്കട്ടെ. സൂമുവലെട്ടോ ശരി. 500 പോയിന്റാ. റോയെ അടിക്കുന്നു. ഇത് നീയാണോ?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
ഞാനാണ് ബ്രോ. ചില്ലവാ. നീ പറ, ബോറടിക്കാൻ ഞാൻ എന്തൊക്കെ വേണ്ടത്? എന്തും ചെയ്ത്
Delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So straight into the action.
ടാക്ടിക്കൽ മൂവ് ആയിരുന്നു കേട്ടോ എൻ്റെ.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that's him. Gets his head on it!
അല്ലേ?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Ball's gone out of play. Davids. Eto. And here's Shevchenko. Baresi deals with that comfortably. And it's Kukcu. That ball looks a good one. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pele. Bellingham powering forward here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
കേറിപ്പോയതാണ്.
That has not gone well. Shifted it to the flank. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
പക്ഷേ അത് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലിയാണ്ടാ. അടുത്ത കളി കൂടി കളിച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മ നിർത്തൂട്ടാ. അടുത്ത ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച്.
Cannavaro.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's roll!
അടുത്ത ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച്. എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്കടിച്ച് സബ് ചെയ്ത് പൊട്ടേ.
Takes a shot! It's there! There
Right.
was no getting to that. No
Anipali.
getting to it at all.
പണിപ്പാലും
Expertly
വെള്ളത്തിൽ
done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
Indeed.
Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
കണ്ട
Annecy have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele, and he welcomes it in. And he's
കണ്ടടിച്ച്
there to
കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ
get it away.
പഴം ഷോട്ട്.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Nicely aimed pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's made its way to him. An uncompromising challenge.
ചാൻസ് ആയിരുന്നു അത്.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick
Milan
reminder
coming
today,
at
everybody, to
half-time
make
on
sure
the
to
wrong
put
end
any
of
litter
a
in the
1-0
bins
scoreline.
provided. Thank you for your
Well,
cooperation.
obviously
Elegant
things
city,
are
dude.
not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a searching pass. And that's been won straight back. Rijkaard
The
did
attendance
well
for
to
this
step
match
in
was
there. That was more than necessary.
80,607.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played,
Get
well
on.
stopped.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it into space. That's really well manoeuvred. Davids. And the pass is intercepted.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves
Ah.
after that. That could well have been it.
Milan could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. And Messi really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's Bellingham. And that'll be the end of that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And if you do have a chance
How would you
today,
summarise
please
what
take
we've
some
seen
time
today
out to
then,
give
Jim?
your
Player
support
I think it's
to
one
the
of these
stadium
games
fund.
where both have plenty to think about.
ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ജി വാട്ട് എ പ്ലേ. നീയല്ലേ സമാധാനിപ്പിക്കാൻ വന്നേക്കണം എന്നാ. ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ഇട്ടാ ഞാൻ നാളെ മുട്ടാണ്. നാളെ ഞാൻ റിവേഞ്ചിനായിട്ട് വരും. നാളെ റിവേഞ്ച് നോ ഒടിച്ചു വിടും നാളെ. അയ്യോ. നീ വീണ്ടും നാളെ ഒരാളായിട്ട് ഒരു ലൈവില് ഒരു കളി അതല്ലേ നല്ലത്. അഭിനവ് മെസ്സി വന്ന് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇറങ്ങട കൂട്ടാ. നാളെ മുട്ടാ നമുക്ക്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സമയം പോടെ എല്ലാരും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. സോറി. കേറ് അഭിനവ്. Let's go. Okay, spread love. വിശ്വ ഇതാരാണ് അഭിനവ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്? നാളെ വായോ, എല്ലാവരും നാളെ വായോ. നാളെ ഒക്കത്തിനും ഉണ്ട് വെച്ച് സൈവേ. ഇല്ല നീ കേറിയില്ലേ, പോയി എല്ലാം പോയി. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, അടുത്ത ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇട്ടാ. നീ ഇനി എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് പറയരുത്. നാളെ എനിക്ക് ജോലിക്ക് പോണോടാ. 10 മണിയാകുമ്പോ അവിടെ എത്തണം. പ്ലീസ് ലാസ്റ്റ്, അടുത്ത ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇട്ടാ. നീ കയറണോട്ടെ.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
ഇതെന്റെ
Hi, Peter.
അപേക്ഷയാണ്.
It's great to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Mbappe!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos getting this one clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. Thinks about the shot. And a chance!
അടിയോടടി ഒരേ പൊളി.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi can clear it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Juve absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Milan have a free
കൊല്ലോ
kick.
ചെക്കനെ.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
കാരണം
Well,
മാത്രമല്ല
you either
കാടില്ലേ.
commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
അടിച്ച് പിന്നെ മടിച്ച്.
So a chance here. What can they make of it?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
വീളാട്ടാൻ.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. This looks promising. He's in a great position here. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona!
ഓ വാഴറ്റു കണ്ടോ കണ്ടടാ.
When it's pieced together as efficiently as that,
കഴിഞ്ഞതിന്റെ
it's a
മുമ്പത്തെ
joy
ഞായറാഴ്ച.
to watch.
The goal scorer for
നല്ല
Barcelona
പടം.
after 28 minutes is
So we have the first goal.
സ്ഥലത്തൊക്കെ
Well, I guess
ഉണ്ടാവും.
this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard. Davids. Messi wins the duel this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely chance!
ആ
And that's a good finish. They have
നേരത്തെ പോലെ തന്നെ അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
their equaliser.
Well, they were
എന്നാ
starting
ഷൂട്ട്
to
പോണില്ലടാ അത്.
look more and more threatening,
ഷൂട്ട്
Peter, so
അമർത്തണുണ്ട്.
this comes as no
പക്ഷേ
surprise. The fans here are
ഷൂട്ട്
pretty
പോണില്ല
fired
അത്.
up now. Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his
റാങ്ക്
teammate.
എത്രയാ?
It was just
റാങ്ക്
gorgeous.
പുഷ് ഞാൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല എന്നല്ല, ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റണില്ല.
And
Division
that
2
is
ആണ്.
all they have time for.
ഡിവിഷൻ 2
Nothing to
കളിക്കാൻ
separate the
പറ്റണ്ടേ?
two teams at half time. They've both given it a
Now
really good
സ്ട്രീമും
go and they head
ഇതൊക്കെ
into
കൂടി
the
ചെയ്യണ
break.
നേരം കൊണ്ട്
All square.
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നെറ്റ് ശോകമാണ്.
How would you review the
Ready,
first
ready?
half?
Today for
I think
everybody
the
to
manager
please
should
ഇനിയും
be
കൂടി
pretty
വലിക്കണ
happy
നേരം
that
കൊണ്ട്
his side managed to come
കുറച്ചും
in
കൂടി
on
ശോകമാണ്.
plain terms. Things seem to be
കറക്റ്റ്
going a
പൊസിഷനിൽ
little
നിൽക്കൂല
against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser,
ചെയ്യണം.
and I
ശരിയാവും.
think we're in for
ശരിയാവുമല്ല.
an exciting second
ശരിയാവണമല്ല.
half now.
Milan are
Substitution.
level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that interception
മെസ്സി എന്ത്
was most
പരിപാടി
necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Grimaldo. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Davids.
പാസ് പോകാതാണ്ട തുരഞ്ഞേക്ക്
And here's Messi. Raul. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's let
The
fly.
attendance for this match
It's
was
in the outright.
113.
Not a bad try.
ഇതാലിയൊക്കെ വന്നിച്ച വീട്ടിലൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട് സ്പൈഡർമാനാ ഒന്നുകൊണ്ട്
He might have got a little too much on that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Davids. It's a good run down the right. Now Costa Curta. And it's Davids. That is good
Spain.
pressure, just hounded him off it. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
ഇവിടെയൊക്കെ വല്ല വിട്ടിട്ട് അയാള്
Davids
നാളേക്ക്
knocks it out wide. Messi. Rijkaard. Gerrard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through.
ഏടാ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ പാസ്
Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Shot.
Eh.
Can he finish?
അയ്യോ
Barcelona! And they get themselves in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And here's Messi.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Davids.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be
Pass
1
has
minute
been
added
well
time.
intercepted. But where it came from. Oh, good take and a good tries a shot! And with that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan
quick
just may
reminder
have
today,
felt a
please
little extra
refrain from
pressure in
parking
front of their own
outside
fans.
this
That
ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ഇട്ടാ ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് എഴുപത്തിരണ്ട് സബ്ബായാലാണ് ഒരു 28 കൂടി ആയാൽ ആവും ഒന്നും കൂടി പെട്ടെന്നാവണം. ഗുഡ് 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 ഗുഡ്. ഇത് നമ്മുടെ വിജയം. ലെറ്റ്സ് ഗോ. പ്ലേ. പിന്നെ ന്യൂ പാക്ക് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്യുന്നില്ലേ? ഓ ഇല്ല ബ്രോ. അങ്ങനെ കോയിൻ പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യാറൊന്നുമില്ല. തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ചെയ്ത് തുടങ്ങണം. ഇപ്പം എന്തായാലും ഇല്ല. എൻ്റെ കയ്യിലുണ്ടായ ഒരു 100 കോയിൻ ഞാൻ വെറുതെ സ്പിൻ ചെയ്ത് വയ്ക്കും. കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് വേണമെന്നുണ്ട്.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Shevchenko tries to play it through. Oh, shapes to shoot!
കുഞ്ഞു ഷോട്ടാണല്ലോ അടിച്ച്. ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ഉണ്ടാ. നേരത്തെ ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് പറഞ്ഞാണ് ഇനി കയറിയിട്ടില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കുറെ നേരം. ഒരു മാച്ച് കൂടി തീരൂലടക്കെ.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
കുറെ പേര്
Milan have their second corner now.
പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പറ്റൂല.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rijkaard. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post.
അടിയായിരുന്നു.
Not a bad try by any means.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
ഫുള്ള് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആയിരുന്നു ആടാ. ഫുള്ള് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി. ഇന്നലെ അത് കളിച്ചിട്ട്
Now it's Shevchenko. Modric.
സെറ്റാക്കണില്ല.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's cut it out. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Conte. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Conte, quality ball. Olise.
ഡിവിഷൻ നിർത്താനായിട്ടേ ഡിവിഷൻ തുടങ്ങാൻ
Now Costa Curta. Modric.
പോലെ തന്നെ ഇട്ടങ്ങട് കിട്ടണില്ല.
Mbappe. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Steve
Ah, well, well, well.
Milan!
Next match is
And Milan have the
da
lead.
നിർത്തിയടാ ഋഷി.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something
Last match.
heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
And Shevchenko!
Scene കളി.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
വെറുതെ
Shevchenko
രണ്ട്
just
ഡബിൾ
can't
ടച്ച്
be
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഡബിൾ
faulted
ടച്ച് ഇട്ട്
for
നോക്കിയാണ്.
taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
പ്രൈമട്ടൊളിവ ഇല്ല ഷോ പോയി നടക്കി എന്നത്താ പിള്ളേര് വന്നു ഫുള്ള് 4-0 പരത്തി വിട്ടു.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a fine interception.
ഇയാളെന്തിനു വരണാണല്ലോ
He's
അവിടേക്ക്
there to belt it away.
ഓടിക്കേറി വന്നിട്ട് അവിടെ
End of
നിൽക്കണം.
the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very
bro.
much up for grabs.
നോ
Milan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോണം.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection.
അരമണിക്കൂറായിട്ട് ലൈവ് ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Some incisive play one side,
നാളെ
battling
work ഉണ്ട് bro.
qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won,
കളിക്കായിരുന്നു.
and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Bellingham. Here comes the cross.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Ronaldinho!
ഭാഗ്യം.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
എല്ലാവരും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കടാ.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Olise with the short one. Chance to deliver.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Rafael Leao. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! In he goes again! He's got away with one there. The message is clear, none shall pass.
വേണ്ടത് ഇപ്പോഴും ഉണ്ടോ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ സെറ്റപ്പ് ഒക്കെ? ഇല്ലടാ എൻ്റെ നെറ്റൊന്നും പോയില്ല. നാളെ കളിച്ചാ പോരെ? 30 സ്പിന്നുണ്ട്. 8 എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടത് ചെക്കൻ. ഗുച്ച ഒരുമിച്ച് കറക്ക്. ചെറുക ഗുച്ചോനാണ് എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടത്. ഗുച്ചോ പൊട്ടി വേണ്ട. ഗുച്ചോ നിർത്തിയടാ ഞാൻ. ഐ ലൈവ് നിർത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നു. കളിക്കാം. ഇപ്പൊ ഹാപ്പി ആയി, സന്തോഷമായി ഗോപിയേട്ട. ഇതെല്ലാവർക്കും കിട്ടും. ഉറക്കം വരണ്ടാ. ഇപ്പോൾ ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ എൻ്റെ പൊന്നെ. ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ 3 മാച്ച് കളിച്ചു. 2 മണിക്ക് പോകേണ്ട ഞാനാണ് 2:45. നാളെ കളിക്കാടെ എനിക്ക് വയ്യടാ. നാളെ ജോലിക്ക് പോകണോടേക്ക് 9 മണിക്ക് പോകണം. 9 മണിക്ക് പോകണമെന്നല്ല, 9 മണിക്ക് എനിക്ക് അവിടെ എത്തണം. ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ വെറുതെ കിടന്നുറങ്ങാനാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ കളിക്കൂലേ. നാളെ മടുക്കണ. ഇത് വർത്താനുണ്ടോ പറയുന്നത്? അപ്പോൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കടാ, എന്നെ കൊണ്ട് പറ്റാത്തോണ്ടാണ്. ഒന്നുമില്ല, ലാസ്റ്റാണ്. ഇല്ലടാ, എനിക്ക് ജോലിക്ക് പോകണോടെ. ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇനി 3 മണിയാവും. ഞാനിതൊക്കെ ഓഫൊക്കെ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ച് സെറ്റായിട്ട് കിടന്നുറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ എന്തായാലും 4 മണിയാവാറാവും. പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് ഉറങ്ങാൻ ടൈമിൽ 7 മണിയൊക്കെ ആകുമ്പോൾ എണീക്കണം. 3 മണിക്കൂർ ഞാൻ ചത്തോയില്ലടാ. ഡെയിലി ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരുന്ന് ലൈവ് ഇടുന്നുണ്ട്. കാലത്ത് വേറെ ജോലിക്കും പോണം. അതാണ്. നാളെ വരാം. 10:45 ആവുമ്പോൾ എത്തും. വർക്ക് ഉണ്ടൊക്കെ അതിനൊക്കെ പോണം. അതാണ്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്തോരം വേണേലും കളിച്ചിരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. ശരിയാവും. സെറ്റൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് വേഗം നിർത്തിപ്പോയി കിടന്നു. എന്താട്ടാ ഓടിക്കണ? പോണ്. ബൈ. എല്ലാവർക്കും ബൈ. നാളെ സെറ്റ് 10:45 അഷിൻ ഷഫർ ഈ ഒരു കാര്യം ചെയ്യും. പ്രോനെ കെട്ടാനാ. ഓടവിടുന്ന് നീ ജയ്. സുമു വിളിക്കണോ ഞാൻ മറ്റവരെ? രണ്ടുപേരെ വിളിക്കണോ ഞാൻ? ആ ഹെൽത്തിന് നല്ലോണം നോക്കണം. എന്താണ്ടാ ഇവന് കൊണ്ടല്ല എന്നെ പറഞ്ഞപ്പാ ടെൻഷനായല്ലുവൻ. ആഷിൻ ഷഫർ ഒക്കെ ഒരു ത്തിന് പറയണതല്ലടാ. എന്ന് വെച്ചാ അങ്ങനെ കെട്ടോ? ഇങ്ങനെ പറയണവരൊക്കെ കെട്ടാൻ നിന്ന് എന്തോരം വരെ കെട്ടേണ്ടി വരും. വിളിക്കണ്ണ വിളിക്കുന്നല്ലേ? വിളിക്കണ ഞാനവരാ? ആ കുട്ടികളൊക്കെ പേടിപ്പിക്കണ പോലെയാണ് ഞാൻ സുമൂനെ പേടിപ്പിച്ചെറുതിയേക്കും. എവിടെ വർക്ക് ആർക്ക്? ഷിൻകുട്ടന് വയ്യാന്നല്ല, അവനെന്തോ പ്രശ്നമാണ് കൊണ്ടിട്ടാ സീനാക്കി. സ്പൈഡി ഹായ് ബ്രോ. സുമൂന് നിങ്ങളെ പറ്റി വലുത് ഭയങ്കരமான ആള്. ഇവിടത്താളല്ലാത്തോ ലോകത്തിലാണ് സുമുവിന്റെ കളികൾ മൊത്തം. ബോസിന്റെ കൂടെ ഉറങ്ങാനൊക്കെ ഹെൽത്ത് മെയിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ ഞാന് നിന്റെ വായന്ന് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ വർത്താനല്ലാണ്ട് വേറെ ഒന്ന് വരുത്തി. എടാ ലംബാക്കലടാ. കുട്ടാപ്പി വർത്താനങ്ങൾ പറയില്ല നിങ്ങ. നല്ല നല്ല കാര്യങ്ങൾ സംസാരിക്കും. നല്ലവരായ ഉണ്ണിയാവും. എന്നാ ആ വിളിച്ചോണ്ട് വന്ന് എന്ത് പാടിവിടെ ആന്ന് വൃത്തികെട്ടവന്മാര്. അങ്ങനെ പറയാൻ പാടില്ല. ഇവിടെ അത് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. ഓക്കെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും നാളെ കാണാം. നിർത്താണ്. ബൈ 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 ബൈ. പരസ്പരം എല്ലാവരും ഐഡിയ ഒക്കെ മേടിച്ചിട്ട് നൈസായിട്ട് ഇതൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കും. വീഡിയോ കോളൊക്കെ ചെയ്തിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. ഇൻസ്റ്റയിൽ മെസ്സേജ് ഇട്ട് നോക്കാണ്. കലക്ക്. എന്താ വർത്താനം പറയലടാ വൃത്തികെട്ടവന്മാരെ. റൈഫ പോവാനായിട്ടൊന്നും ഇല്ലല്ലോ. പെണ്ണില്ലാത്തൊരു കുറ്റമാണ്. എത്ര ഉള്ളു പെണ്ണ സമാധാനം ഉണ്ടായാൽ മതി. അപ്പൊ നിനക്ക് പെണ്ണില്ല. മറ്റേരെ വിളിക്കണേ നിന്റെ കാലന്മാരെ. നിർത്തിക്കോളാം. കഴിവുണ്ടോ നോക്കട്ടെ. ഓഹോ ഓടോടത് മറ്റുമായിട്ട് പോയാ മതി. ഞാൻ പോണ്. കണ്ണക്കടഞ്ഞോണെന്റെ ഉറക്കം തോന്നണേ. പാട്ട് മൂട്. പാട്ട് പാട്. ഇടന്ന് പാട്ടാ ഒന്നും പാടാൻ നമുക്കറിയാൻ പാടില്ല. പിന്നെ പാട്ട് എൻ്റെ ഈ പാറയമ്മ കല്ലിട്ട് വരയ്ക്കണ പോലത്തെ സൗണ്ട് വെച്ച് ഞാൻ പാട്ട് പാടാടാ. ഷാപ്പിലൊക്കെ പോണതല്ലേ. ഷാപ്പിലാ അതും കൂടി ഇനി അപവാദങ്ങൾ പറ. നല്ലവനായ ഉണ്ണിയാണ്. നല്ലവനായ ഉണ്ണി പോലെ ഒരു ദുശീലില്ലാത്ത പയ്യനെ നിങ്ങക്ക് കാണാൻ കിട്ടൂല. ഇപ്പൊ കണ്ടോ. ഇന്ന് വെള്ളം അടിച്ചില്ലേന്നാണോ? അതെ. ഇനി ഈ ലോകത്ത് രണ്ടുപേരുള്ളൂ. ഒന്ന് ഞാനും ഒന്ന് സ്പൈഡി. ഒന്ന് പോവണ്ട. അണ്ണനെ കാണുമ്പോഴേ അറിയാം വെള്ളം അടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന്. ഗുഡ്രാ ഗുഡ്. പറയല്ലേ അണ്ണൻ നല്ലവനാണ്. അടാ അറിയാം. ഓക്കെടാ, നാളെ വരാം. വയ്യ, പോയി സഹിക്കാതെ പറ്റണം. കിളി മാറി. മൊബൈലില് നോക്കി അയ്യൊക്കെ അടിച്ച് പോയതാ. ഡ്രഗ് സ്ട്രീം ആക്കിയാലോ നാളെ മുതല്? വേണ്ട, ഇതിന്റെ ആവശ്യമില്ല. ഇതിന് നിനക്ക് വേറെ എന്തോരം ലൈവ് ഉണ്ട്. പോയി ആക്കിക്കോ, വൈബാക്കിക്കോടാ പോയി. പറയടാ. ഇന്ന് കമന്റ് എന്താ ഇങ്ങനെ എല്ലാ ദിവസവും ഇങ്ങനെ ഓരോരുത്തന്മാര് വരും. നല്ല ഒരു മാഫിയ സ്പെക് ഫോർച്യൂണർ നാല് 3 7 പേരെ വെച്ചിട്ട് ആർക്ക് റൈഡ് കൊടുക്കാൻ യൂട്യൂബേഴ്സ് അത് ഞാനാണ്. എനിക്കാര് കേറി തരാൻ പറ. പോയി DJ ശരിയായി. തീരുമാനായി. അപ്പൊ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. ബൈ. ബൂം മാഞ്ഞു ന്യായാവി. ബൈ.